Activating combat mode.
Crisis Core is, to many, one of the more fondly remembered titles of the compilation of Final Fantasy VII. But when you're done playing this PSP game to 100% completion, what secrets still exist beneath the surface? In this video, we will highlight some of the content unveiled when hacking tools are applied to the game files. Irashaimase!
It's showtime!
Modulating phase.
Developers commonly have special rooms and menus reserved for testing the game, allowing them to tweak and design until a battle, minigame, or cutscene turn out satisfactory. Sometimes these rooms and menus are left behind in the retail releases of the game. Crisis Core is a somewhat special case in this regard. Almost all of this data is missing from the Japanese and North American versions. The European releases, for reasons unknown, are the only retail versions to still contain the debug menu files. So what goodies can these menus lead us to? For one, it helps us compare some pre-rendered cutscenes with their unseen real-time counterparts. Cutscenes like when Genesis summons Bahamut Fury is, in fact, a pre-rendered movie file. This is presumably to save on loading times. When playing the game on PSP, one would be unlikely to spot the difference between one of these movies and a cutscene where all the 3D models and environments are rendered in real time. However, if you hook up your PSP to a television or emulate the game in a higher resolution, the difference between a pre-rendered movie and a real-time cutscene becomes very clear. This is because the movie is rendered to fit the resolution of the relatively small PSP screen. When the movie is played at a higher resolution than intended, the loss in quality becomes apparent. Prime examples are Genesis summoning Bahamut Fury,
my soul corrupted by vengeance, hath endured torment to find the end of the journey in my own salvation and your eternal slumber.
He's summoning again!
Zack, I leave this to you.
Huh?
You can do this. Trust me.
Don't leave me here! Stop! Come back! Aerith? Listen, can I call you back later? I have some company. Don't keep your guest waiting, she says.
and Zack first class speaking to soldiers in front of Shinra headquarters.
So you want to be in soldier? Hang in there. So, is everybody here now?
Sir!
You're all rookies, right?
Sir! Yes, sir!
One piece of advice. No. An order. Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your soldier honor. Got it?
Sir!
We're all coming back here alive. You hear me? Let's go.
Without an official HD release of Crisis Core, these real-time renderings accessed from the debug menus is currently our only way to enjoy these cutscenes in higher quality.
Power surge.
Personal messages left behind by the developers can be a great joy to find, and Crisis Core delivers in this regard. The game's main programmer, Shun Moriya, attached a text message to a wandering Tonberry in their personal debug room.
Hello player, my name is Shun Moriya. Some Chinese female student call me Lao Mo. Lao means old. Mo means my name. My hometown is Sagamihara City in Kanagawa Prefecture. I like to develop video game, but developing video game is sort of nightmare. I think I can't wake from a nightmare till I'll be dead. Sorry for my poor English. Thanks.
Speaking to the other NPCs in the room can trigger FMVs, a stopwatch, a camera test, and a battle test. You can even save your game in this room. As long as you remain in this place, however, Yuffie never stops following the player.
Lucky me.
Mo iraira suru. Don't steal my materia, Yuffie. There is more hidden text than what is found in the debug menus in Shunmoriya's room.
No way!
One of these pieces is from the Nibelheim outskirts, and it seemingly provides an alternative twist ending to a particular side quest. During his time in Nibelheim, Zack can engage in a side quest where he searches for the town's 7 wonders. A boy provides Zack with hints and rumors as to what the next wonder might be. If you've found the first 5 wonders, the boy and his mother will appear when Nibelheim is burning. The mother is stuck in a burning house and her son is standing outside helplessly. If the player is fast enough, they can save the mother from the flames and thus reunite parent and child. In this unused text, Zack meets the mother again later. Thanks for your help during the fire. I've been meaning to repay you somehow. Oh, hello again. How is your son? Son? What are you talking about? I don't have a son. Huh? Then who was that boy? The boy who was calling for help outside. You were alone out there. It's interesting, though. I did have a son who died 10 years ago. He'd be about your age if he were alive. He died? 10 years ago? Huh? How very strange. In the final game, there is no hint that the boy was a ghost all along. If we are allowed to speculate, however, perhaps the ghost boy was meant to be one of the 7 wonders of Nibelheim?
Modulating phase.
Sector 8 of Midgar is a hotspot for unused text. One example is from earlier in the game when Zack is still a second-class soldier. A kid was going to speak to Zack, and the player would then get 3 dialogue options.
Look! Soldier! Yeah, soldier! Can I have your autograph?
Sure, I'll give you an autograph. Option A. Sign it as Zack, soldier, second class. Option B. Sign it as Sephiroth, soldier, first class. Option C. Sign it as President, President of Shinra.
Zack? I've never heard of you. Second class? Oh, that's lame. Hey, soldier, you're lame. You think you can lie to us just because we're kids? You're not Sephiroth. You're a liar. Holy, he's the president of Shinra. Wait, but president can't be your name. Aw, you're just some weirdo. You're a weirdo.
In other words, Zack had the option to be labeled either lame, a liar, or a weirdo.
What's up with that?
Such wonderful options.
Power surge.
A common criticism against Crisis Core is that its 300 missions are too repetitive, both in their mission goals and the frequency at which maps are reused. This makes it extra interesting to find that there are unused maps that should and perhaps could have been used for the game's missions. Most notably, there are 3 variations of a map that looks like it could have been used for missions that took place in Mako reactors and/or Midgard's plate interiors. For now, we are limited to exploring these maps using 3D model viewers, as we can't explore them in-game. The familiar underground caverns as well as island maps exist in more variations in the game files as well. Why these assets became unused is unknown.
Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Power surge.
The Japanese version of Crisis Core contains a few unused audio files for voice performances. One of these is an alternate take of Sephiroth's line after he skewers Cloud with the Masamune. Here is what it sounds like in the final game.
乗るな図に乗るな
And here is an alternate take where Sephiroth sounds noticeably less strained from the injury he has just received from the Buster Sword.
図に乗るな
In one of the trailers for Crisis Core, this alternate take is actually the voice clip that was used. Specifically, we know it was from the Square Enix Party 2007 trailer.
図に乗るな
Wings of light and dark spread afar. She guides us to bliss. Her gift, everlasting.
Conflict resolved.
Thank you for coming with us on this journey through some of the secrets contained within the game files of Crisis Core. Feel free to share your reactions here on YouTube, at our forum, or on our Discord. If you have any questions about hidden Crisis Core content, you may also use these platforms to contact our contributor, Shademp, who is our primary expert on the subject. Also consider giving to our Patreon to support us in bringing you more content like this. May the goddess guide us to bliss.